Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Discin Deals coverage. I'm Lucas Deal here with the one-time world champ, Chris Smith, aka Smitty, and this is One-Time Deal Commentary. And we are at the 2024 Doodah Open. This is a 4-round tournament. First 2 rounds will be played at Herman. Big shout out to tournament director Jimmy Yeager, assistant TD Damian Davenport. This is presented by the Air Capital Disc Golf Club. Big shout outs to them. Our sponsors, Highs or Not, Smitty, you might know something about them. Ducks Flying Discs. And Open Tab Project. Smitty, tell me about the players that we're going to be having today on our card.
Well, the people spoke, and you brought them in. We brought back Tate Galloway from Little River, sponsored by Brown Shoe Fit, Millennium, and Team So Nice. Tate's silky smooth off the tee, and as you can tell in that preview, a great putter. And then we got the grumpy old curmudgeon, Ronnie Unruh, sponsored by the Highs or Nots. Don't let that 19 career wins fool you. That guy's played a lot of disc golf that wasn't sanctioned. Then we got Shafer, who won this event 2 years ago from Wichita, Kansas now. 9 career wins. Team Nice, big-time sidearm player. And then we got what used to be the young gun here in Wichita. Now he's just the gun. Nolan Ramser, sponsored by Chump Chalk. And, man, we're going to get to see this dude uncork some bombs.
Absolutely.
Not on this hole, though. Hole 1 comes in as the 8th easiest hole. This is a pretty much a must-get birdie for the open field. Players have their choice of a little skip hyzer around this tree the drone's going past now, or I imagine we'll see a few of these guys go sidearm off the road and skip it inbounds.
Yeah, all of that road is OB. And this is a good opening hole. Definitely the sidearm is the play if you got it. And yeah, as you can see back there, my brother is on catch cam, so shout out to Kyle for doing catch cam, because Keynes is a little bit too big right now to be going out and doing that.
Watch it. Watch yourself out.
And so that's money.
Yeah, just missed that tree coming in and hooked himself up with a nice little putt. And Ronnie just does not have a sidearm game. This is I'm guessing, enforcer skip shot. And you know what? I think that's good enough.
Yeah, that's the much harder line is that backhand. So that was a very impressive shot.
Harder but safer. You're never going to go out of bounds off of that. And here comes Shafe. This is his main go-to is this sidearm, and there you go.
Draco out of him?
Yep, probably so. And Nolan has the luxury of going either way with great efficiency. So, but he's really good at these little 1 or 2 step, just fling them up their sidearms. Oh, a little high.
A little early. Yep, and he's down.
Safe, though.
Outside of the circle bid here. Yeah,
not what you want on this hole, but safe is better than in the street, obviously. And these baskets, dude, if he hits chains, this baby's getting sucked in. These things are good.
Just a little short.
That's a great bid from way out there. And Tate's got a little bit more than I thought he did. He's probably looking at long 20 feet.
Yep, and his first putt of the tournament, it's always a little bit nervy. But that's Tate Galloway, baby.
There we go. The pep in the step already showing. Shafe.
Putt with that Yeti. No problem.
Wobbled that puppy in there.
Yeah, him and Owen cut from the same cloth.
And Ronnie with the closest shot, and this is a fierce.
No problem.
He's not going to miss many of those.
And there we go. 3 birds and a par. We're going to move into hole number 2.
Okay, hole 2 comes in right in the middle, the 9th easiest hole. Interesting hole. It gives you two flight paths. You can take this route the drone is taking up the middle with a little bit of a turn or a flick, or you can do what I like to do and just go spike hyzer over the trees out to the right. I'm pretty confident Nolan's probably going to go out and around that, and the other three will probably go down the pipe. But we shall see.
Yeah, the right side is just a little bit scarier because you do bring OB into play. If you hit that weird wire clothesline, what is it? Telephone line off the tee.
Guide wire.
Yeah. So, and that sidewalk plays OB, so that's scary. Tate up the gut. Just found the early tree.
I like the backhand up the gut over the forehand. I don't think you have to swing that turnover shot as wide as you have to these forehands. Ronnie's contemplating here. He's got plenty of juice to get up and over it, but he's probably the best rock thrower in town.
Well, is that an Undertaker though?
I think it might be.
Or does he have a red rock too?
I don't know. We'll know here in a sec. Looks pretty fast.
He caught something late. Yeah, I think directly after he mentioned something about taking the other route.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the other route.
That's pretty sweet. Get the skip. Oh, yeah.
Wide and fast, and still had to flirt with the trees.
And surprisingly, Nolan going.
Yeah, look how straight that disc is, though, compared to the other three.
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised he didn't go over the top two, but I mean, it's a dealer's choice for him. As you mentioned, he has both spins. Really, he does them both really well.
Tate from way downtown. This has got to be 40 feet or more.
He always scares the pin, though. He's good at those long ones.
And just keeps it close. There's an art to running a long putt like that and leaving the comebacker pretty much a gimme.
Yeah, for sure. And this is old jump putt range.
This is our first jump putter? Nope.
No.
Step putt.
He chose not to. Wonder why.
I think the jump putt's when he's fully committed, and the long normal putts when he's giving
Speaking
it a
of
shot.
committed.
Yeah, that was fired in there, right in the heart. These baskets are good for Nolan's putt, man. As fast and hyzer as he puts that, and these things will eat them up. Shafe looking to start perfect.
And he does.
That a baby.
So he's going to be the only perfect, and the rest will be one down here. Oh, Tate with the bag on putt.
Might as well.
And Ronnie.
Oh, what skill.
Wow. Wow.
That's touch, folks.
Very happy with himself, too.
Oh, boy. Okay, hole 3. Now, this one's got a little bit of teeth. Comes in at 406 feet. The 9th hardest hole. You got to have some pop to get this one, or just a tremendous roller. I like the roller play if the wind will allow it.
Yeah, I will say this hole has opened up a lot for the hyzer because they took a tree out. And so it's a little bit easier than I think it was in the past. But you do have the sidewalk OB there on the right and behind the basket as well.
And there's some OB left, too. The sidewalk kind of wraps around there just a little bit short. So Shafer's, is he going to try to rip this down low and skip it to the unit?
He's going all forehand. Pretty good. Pretty nice. Just a little short.
Yeah, that's
safe play.
Layup play all day for him, probably from there. So we know Nolan's got the gusto to get it there. Low and fast and catching an edge. And perfect.
Yep, that was awesome.
Folks, if you come to Wichita and you want to play hole 3 long, I suggest doing what Nolan did.
Yeah, that one, I would say put it a little higher, though. He got a little fortunate with the skip. But
Well,
that's
that
what
thing's
happens when you have that speed.
that much speed. Yeah. Tate's trying to follow that line and just a little higher. And that's the problem with higher.
Yep. Yeah, this ground is not always skippy. I will say that. So to have that skip just shows how hard Nolan throws.
Oh, yeah. That thing was zipping. And Ronnie, well, I don't know what he's going to try to do. Try to get the same skip shot.
Oh, just nicked it.
Just
That was going to be
enough
pretty good.
to
Yeah.
eat it up. And that's safety bid run all day long.
Yeah. So Tate, pretty far away here.
But like you said, he's good at giving him a chance. Oh, boy.
That was a little short, though.
Yeah, that's going to be a little testy from the top of that hill.
And I'm pretty sure it was the slope and the OB behind that made him short that.
Yeah, and not playing this course very frequently, probably.
Yeah, that's true. There's one.
It's a good putt.
Yep.
Had
Kept it close.
a chance to go in and kept it close.
Shafe. Yep, there's that
Just
little
Put
bit.
it
And
under the pin.
this is for par here. We got a Scott Ramser and his beautiful hat in the background.
Tate doesn't care.
No, he doesn't. There it
Good
is.
putt. Man, that's solid. There we go.
Yeah, I love his putt, man. It's so sweet coming out. That spin is beautiful. And then we're finally getting the Nolan shot. He had to talk to his dad first.
Hey, Dad, look at my drive. Look at my drive. Man,
There it
that's
is.
sick.
That was nice.
That's a good one.
I love Nolan's pound bag too. All right, hole 4.
Hole 4 comes in as the 9th hardest hole.
And
It's
always right in the middle.
this fairway here is not the easiest thing to hit. It's up and to the right, so most people are going to go Anheuser or a flick if they have it, but the actual line you have to hit is fairly thin to get it through that tree line and over
And the
stump.
ceiling is tough too. And then you have the slope of the green itself. So yeah, this is
Yeah.
a tricky hole.
We're going to see 3-4 hands in Ronnie.
What's Ronnie doing?
Probably roller. That's good.
That's pretty nice.
That's great.
Dang. That is such a hard shot. That's very impressive.
There's a Mando here to the right because this tree that just in front of Shafe here did not used to be in play. People would just go over that road. Shafe's going to want that one back.
Yeah, he got a weird wind bounce, and it really pushed it down. I thought the flight was going to be perfect.
Well, this is about as Shafery as a hole can get.
There's Tate. That might be a quasar out of him, actually.
Too low, I think. Got another good hop, though, and putting.
One hop this time.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Roller. Air trespass roller.
Yep, that's right.
This is the old school play. For the guys that don't have the sidearm, we would always have to roll a Stingray or a Cobra or something weird. Looking good. Not quite turned enough, maybe. Petering out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. That roller play is fun.
He's hoping he's 33 feet. Shafer with a scary bid. Oh, my goodness.
What a bid.
Yeah, Tate loved it behind him. So this is jump putt all day.
Oh.
Oh, boy, he ran it by a little bit, too.
Yeah, he did. Ronnie's mannerisms are some of my favorite to watch.
Well, way to ruin it. Parr came up before he putted.
Smitty.
Can Kendra at least edit while she's pregnant?
I'll fix it. I'll fix it before it's actually out.
Somebody's got to run this show. And Nolan with another just park job, man. That's two fantastic drives in a row for Nolan.
Yeah, that was awesome. Great hole by Tate, too. Good bid by Shafe. Almost had the two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a scary run from up there where Jordan was. All right, hole 5. Woo! This baby's hard. Fourth hardest hole on the course. 386 feet. Off the tee, you may think you have to play this little tunnel shot here. I would guess at least one or two of these guys will go out here to the right and come inside of this mando tree, which isn't even a mando on this hole. And the hardest part is when you get down here past this big V tree is these little guys are just perfectly in the airspace right now. Another 5 years, this hole will be easier because people will be able to fly underneath those. Yeah, Nolan's, is he going to flick it? I like the little flex flick out to the right.
Yeah, he's going to flick. He's got plenty of power to get there.
Ooh.
Oh, didn't have quite the turn.
Yeah, a little more turn.
But he's down there. That's a scary one to run with the road right behind it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel like that mando is still in play on this hole, and there was a fifth tree here in the front of this little corridor that got taken out that used to be the mando. So Tate's going the baller line, trying to flex that baby over down the pipe. That is scary.
Yeah, that was, if that hyzer's out, whew, that's road all day. There's some Simeon and Joe. Yep.
A couple Davenports making an appearance. Shafe, you madman.
Wow.
Hey, dude.
And he gets past the trees.
That's sick. I mean, that's the reward for nailing that scary line, is you may get a little more distance. And Ronnie is pipe dreaming it. I think this is a Ballista Pro.
Ooh.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
The hat is like backwards.
Oh, that could be his yellow Undertaker. I'm sure that's what it is. He loves
he just
those
clipped
things.
Just clipped it. So he's going to be right behind that V tree.
Oh, brother.
Little tough here.
The old patent pending.
He hates
it. Oh, is he trying to split it now?
Oh. He's getting fancy. It's got to get. Boy. He's about where Shafe is.
That's a doable putt, but not what he wanted. I like that play. Smart play by Tate with the tank.
Yep.
Nolan with a long bid. Didn't want anything to do with it. It's really easy to go be deep on any of those putts. That road is what, maybe 15 to 18 feet behind it.
Oh, that was a solid bid, though.
Yeah, I've seen him do better for sure.
Yeah, he was just inside, though.
Shafe for the bird, the lone bird on the card.
Let's go, Shafe. Oh, just a little low. Yeah,
you got to give it up to Cody Jackson, though, for the only birdie on the hole for the day. That's a solid 2.
Yeah, that's a tough hole. Good putt there by Ronnie, but unfortunately going to be the bogey. Going to take him back to even.
Yeah, he's not loving it.
I'd like to see that little reaction at a Shafe. You don't see, he's usually very James Conrad on the course. He picked up as many pretty fast on that last one. And looks like Nolan will go first. Tap in his par. Got it. All right. And so Nolan going to stay up top with 3 down, and they're going to move into hole 6.
Hole 6 is one of the scariest holes in Kansas. If that river is up at all and your disc goes in there, she's going bye-bye. You can pick it up in Oklahoma. I like flicking off the tee pad. No matter what you do, though, your disc has to be moving left to right, whether that's a flick, an anhyzer, or a roller. Doesn't matter. Just don't let that thing go left. Anything that goes left comes down the hill, skips, and is going directly towards OB. This thing is 556 feet of a par 4. Woo! She's a doozy.
Yeah, this is the shorter one. This one isn't as bad. When they back it up, that's when it really becomes scarier because you're even closer to the water.
I think the long tee is a legit par 4, and I think this is a par 3.5 probably.
Yeah, I agree.
And imagine that. It comes in at 3.59. So
yeah, so probably plays pretty easy. Was this one of the easier ones?
Yeah, third easiest.
Yeah.
No, yep, third easiest.
Just from this position, I'm sure it's going to change next round.
Yeah,
And
I mean this position really forces them to turn it over too, so that helps.
Yeah. And yeah, they're just getting a little bit more right than you want.
Yeah, Tate's way higher up on the hill than he wants to be. You see this Mando tree next to Shafe is a Mando from the long.
Yep. There's going to end up being two of them, right? There's another one there.
Yeah, there's no one down. Shafer's probably going past there. Yeah, there's the backside of it. Also pretty high up on the hill.
Yeah. So they're not flirting with the water at all, which in a tournament setting, I completely understand. I don't remember what the wind was doing. I think it was a tailwind this day. That's an Undertaker if I've ever seen one.
I'm sure it was.
And that's money.
That's nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm assuming the tailwind got under their disc. Oh, there's a Roncon sighting.
Oh, boy. So Tate with a little bit of a scary flick. I would guess maybe the wind's left to right, the way those things all ended up high on the hill.
That's a Toro, and that's perfection.
That is great. That's beautiful.
My favorite shot in Nolan's game is this shot right here. That little touchy. Ooh!
He's pretty good at it.
Yeah, he is. And Shafe has this. I love the way he just flexes these AVR X3s.
He's trying to make it. He's got enough touch. He's trying to make it.
God, yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, he's good at that.
Man, they're making this hole look very easy.
Well, we're seeing why it became the fourth easiest hole. I guess the only people that screwed up probably threw it in the water.
Yeah. Or hit something early.
I see a 5 and multiple 4s, so there you go.
He's right there.
We're looking at a little bit of a star frame.
Oh, yeah. They should definitely get that. They are all well within 5 feet. You can hear me talking. I asked Nolan if he could tap that in again. I missed it. He's like, I don't think I can do that.
Well, he could. All right. So we go from one of the easier holes on the course to, believe it or not, number 2 hardest hole on the course this round.
Wow.
486 feet, par 3. This one is, in my opinion, way harder than hole 6. Got to hit this low window.
Mando, right?
Just narrowing down towards the fairway. You got to get over this hill, which is going to be in the way. Just enough trouble around the green. This is a quality park hole for sure.
Yeah, I really like this hole.
Little Joe Montiel and 34th State Media sponsorship on top of the basket.
If anyone has a chance at 2 in this, it's definitely Nolan. I like it moving. Does it have enough? Just a little short, but that was definitely pumped.
Yeah, Kyle did a good job of catching it.
Hey, let's go, Kyle.
Kendra better watch out.
I don't know if you saw him earlier. He was sitting down trying to get all these different angles.
Stud. Here goes Tate. Tate's got enough pop to maybe get a little look at this.
Oh, yeah. That was turning, too. Yeah, he's down there. So, they're basically at the short pin, both of those gentlemen.
He's laying up for a 3.
Those are ones you could potentially run.
Shafe going with his strength, the old backhand.
Little low.
Or forehand,
It's a
excuse me.
huge skip.
Whoa.
And then hits a tree.
That tree made him from passing that Mando.
Yeah, 100%.
Is this lunatic rolling that? Oh no, that's his
Yeah, what is this one?
Thing? It's I think super light boss, maybe.
It's flipping.
He's told me before what it is.
It's still flipping.
Oh,
he hits the Mando tree, curls up. He did not pass the Mando tree, so he's going to have a very strange shot from there.
Yeah, he didn't pass it. Well, it's essentially the same as passing. He's got no shot but to lay up.
Great up shot there, Toro. But yeah, you can see the next tee. He's got a nice gallery. He's thinking cut roller.
Just chip it out there. No reason to do anything dumb. Just throw it around just like that.
Yeah. It's the last thing you wanted to do, though.
I mean, this is not a gimme up and down from here either. This is tricky.
But he's a phenomenal putter thrower. And that's sweet. I love the shape of that one.
Yeah, you're right. Tate is close enough to give it a little bit of a run if he likes.
Okay, he's going to go sidearm instead. Tanky.
Tank sidearm, huh?
Yeah, I figured he'd give that a putt. Maybe just a little out of his range for comfort. I mean, that was super easy that way. Nolan. Oh,
wow.
That was a good bid. All right, Ronnie getting the bogey. Unfortunate after hitting that Mando tree.
Everybody else just going to clean up pars and move on with no damage done because there were 0 twos on this hole.
All day. Wow.
It's hard. 486 feet, low ceiling.
Yeah, that's a tough one from that position for sure.
Yeah, you don't see very many people get it.
Let's get into one that you do see people get.
Oh, yeah. This comes in as the fourth easiest hole. It's only 244 feet. Straight as an arrow putter, mid-range, might see a flick. I mean, this thing is not that hard, so.
Yeah, you do have the parking lot behind OB, the road OB to the right, but that stuff should not come into play. The parking lot comes into play before the road does.
Yeah, and that big tree just short of the basket eats up a lot of discs that are too tight.
Yep.
There used to be some more pine trees in here that made this hole a little bit tougher, but I mean, you can see Nolan barely threw that and gave it a run. Tate giving up some props. Is he going tank putt?
No, I think this is Draco.
Okay. Oh yeah, little more peachy colored. Also parked.
Looks pretty nice. Good skip. Yeah.
It was just a little bit flatter than Nolan's.
What's Shafe throwing here?
I have no idea. I would guess Draco.
Yeah, I think so too.
About the same angle as Nolan.
Yep.
Pretty dang good.
And what's the old non-forehand guy going to do?
Well, he's not going to forehand it. I can promise you that. My guess is pink putter.
Pink putter.
He walked up there with that hyzer disc like he was going to hyzer this thing. It's pretty high.
Oh, he's running at it. He likes it.
He loves it.
Oh, I can see why.
Oh, could have been the first real ace on video for the Discin Deals coverage.
That's close.
That
and he's going to be last out, furthest out.
That just tells you how good the other three drives were, because that does not suck.
Yep, and he banged it home. So we should have a star frame here.
Got potential for one. There's still a little meat left on all three of these putts.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess they're No,
Didn't.
just didn't get it high enough.
Yeah, he had full commitment, just not high enough.
That was crazy reaction. Hit the band and the cage.
Shafer in the heart, and I guess Tate's not quite as close as I thought he was. I thought he was 2 feet.
Yeah, that 5-time zoom Kyle's on makes it look a lot closer than it is. But no
What a
issue.
putt. Solid putt, man.
All right, and so we're going to have a 4-down threesome going into the final hole of the front 9. Oh, but first, we got
Double
a Discin
take.
Deals double take for that shot.
Hey, this is our first tee shot double take.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know if we've
think
had
you're right.
one. Might be time to step up to follow flight, Lucas. Just saying. Leave us a message in the comments what you want Lucas to call the follow flight, because that's already taken by Jomez. Cool little hole here. Hole 9, 261 feet. Comes in as the 7th easiest hole. You can't see the pin from the basket. This hill is definitely in the way. You got multiple little alleys to shoot for. Some people like putter and hyzer. Some people are going to go forehand. We might even see somebody try to go a sneaky little baby hyzer to the right.
Mm-hmm. And so speed control is crucial here. Of course, there's going to be the ceiling, but that sidewalk behind is closer than you think it is. It's well within circle, yeah?
Yeah, and the ground around this basket is super skippy because there's very little grass. So Tate likes the forehand, it looks like. It looked like he was contemplating either spin.
Looks pretty nice.
Yep, that's great.
Shafe looking at the distance.
Well, I just told him it was 261. That's Draco.
Yeah. He turned it a little bit, though.
Yeah, that's how they end up OB. Turned over and they get extra distance. And
oh, yeah. So he's at the other basket. Hole 3.
Yeah, shocked Kyle. Not even catch cam Kyle catch that one. Ronnie about getting drilled in the head.
Yeah, so
scared him so much he switched discs, I think. That's putter again. No doubt about it.
Money. Great choice on the disc switch.
Yeah. That was a good shot.
That was pretty good too.
He likes it.
Oh, almost ace. A little bit deep. He's going to be just outside circle or just
outside the circle, yeah. And Shafer, after his relief, is probably 35 to 40 feet.
Save this for par. Just ran it by.
Yeah, I'd say this is probably edge of the circle or a bit in, maybe.
Yeah, birdie opportunity, though. And, man, it's 2 in a row.
1 inch low.
He's going to want those back. Yep. He's just like, get it up a little. There's Drew in the background. We saw him at Indian Rock.
Old head scratcher. Tate, you know that's butter.
Nice, Tate.
There we go.
So Tate's going to take the lead. Shafe going to drop 1. Well, at least on the card anyway. Tate's going to take the lead. And Ronnie for the birdie.
Should pick one up here. There we go.
Nolan going to tap in his par. All right.
Pretty good golf on that front 9, Lucas.
Yeah, lots of good scores coming in.
This is I love Herman Hill, man. It's such a great course and kind of a diamond in the rough. So on our card here, we have Tate at 5 down, Nolan a little putter struggles at 4 down, Shafer with a late OB to drop to 3, and Ronnie had a little bit of trouble a couple of spots and only mustered up at 2 down.
Yeah, looking to make it up. Big shout out to the ACDGC for putting this tournament on. Jimmy Yeager, Damian Davenport, and then a few of the extra sponsors here. Of course, the title sponsor themselves. Smitty, you got in on the action. Highs or not. Got Ducks Flying Discs. And Brendan Kuntz over at Open Tab Project. Well, we hope to see you on the next one, everyone. If you have not, like this video, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Let us know you're watching. Leave a comment. We'll see you on the back nine. Take care. Bye-bye now.